Hey guys, today what I want to show you is the continuation of the carry tray video, and today I'm going to show you how to make some handles for the tray. It's up to you guys to make your own designs for this part of it, but I'll show you how to do the base component and then you can expand on that using the tools in Fusion. Okay, we'll just jump into it. So if we have a look at the drawing here, the overall dimensions are for the handles is 80 by 120 by 19. And we have a little through housing joint in here. Okay, it doesn't actually specify how far in it needs to go, but I'm assuming that's about 10 millimeters gap there. So we'll draw that in. Okay, so we'll just jump straight into this. So we'll create a new sketch from this. Make sure you're in this base assembly. We'll create a new component, sorry, and we're going to call it handles. Okay, so we've got our handles here, and let's create a sketch inside of the handles, and I'm just going to zoom around and pick the surface that I want to sketch off, which is going to be that surface there. Then we'll draw a construction line, which helps us to lay out our line work and help us find where the middle of the component is. Sometimes you don't need to use it. For example, if I use this center rectangle with the center rectangle, we can usually just go along and go down. It will automatically find the center point of for us. So if I go here, which I've found it, we can now go out from there. And it was actually 120 long by 80 wide, so I'll have to do that again, 80 wide here. Tab, and then we hit 120. And we actually want to make it a solid line, not a construction line. And we'll just go OK. All right, so that's 120 by 80. Now, what we can now do, let's add in some fillets into this. So I'm going to click one, click two, and that's another one here. So we have two fillets, and we want to make those about 10 millimeters long. And press Enter. Now, the next thing we can do is to draw an arc. So if I go up and create an arc using the arc tool, or an ellipse tool. So we'll just go in here somewhere, and I'm just going to draw up just randomly a spot up to the edge, and we'll go out to this edge. So clicks on those. Now we will delete some of these extra lines that we don't need. So we can use the trim tool to then go around and actually fix up our drawing as we need it. Okay, and we've got a closed loop here. Now, get rid of some of these construction lines that we probably don't need anymore. Okay, so once we finish the sketch there, we're going to go back in there because we just need to create that gap in here. So right click on the edit sketch. We need to create a dimension in here from that point to that point. We said it was going to be about 12, didn't we? So move that across to about 12 there, or even 10 to 12, because it didn't actually specify in the main drawing what we had it to do. Maybe we just make it 10 millimeters. So just do 10 millimeters and go OK. Now we've done that. Let's extrude the shape out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have to do 19 millimeters. So what we'll do, we'll actually extrude it symmetrically, and let's just do it by 9.5 to take us out to the 19 and go OK. All right, and then we'll go back up into the wooden carry tray to the main drawing. But again, we have no through housing joint in the handle itself. So what we can do, we can use the combine tool again by going up to the combine, and our target body is going to be this part, and the tool body is going to be this part. We're going to do as a cut, and we're going to keep the tools and go OK. So now that we have that, it's going to work pretty well. So we'll just go back out here and we're going to copy the part and move it across. So you guys know what we had to do from the last video was to make sure we get out, and firstly we're going to go copy the handle, make sure we go back up to the main assembly, right click and go paste new, and we'll just drag that out and we'll rotate it around 180 degrees. Go OK. Now what we want to do, we want to align. So we're going to go back up, modify, align, and we're going to go back in and we're going to align this surface here with this surface here and go OK. And that's our tray, pretty well done. What we want to do now is probably just add it so we have some, so we go into appearance, actually physical material to start off with, because when we go and create a drawing sheet, we need to know what material this actually is. So we'll go down into the wood. So we give it our, and we'll go down into, let's have a look here. I'm thinking it could be made out of wood and a bit of oak. So we'll make it all out of oak, and we'll just do the sides here. And maybe if you've got some fancy wood, maybe some mahogany for the handles. Okay, and that's our tray done, and the handle's done. So I'll get you guys to design your own handles, and thanks for watching this video. In the next video, we'll go through how to create a set of workshop drawings. Thank you.